Hello, welcome to Garden Chronicles. My name is James David. In today's video, I will talk about this particular type of plant known as Siam Tulip. Now, this particular plant is actually sold in a Sungai Buloh nursery and is sort of like a window shopping. And I would like to share to you what I have actually noticed in these conditions. I must say to my amazement that this particular plant appears to be more like a dwarf type, very much miniature kind of a setting. However, the characteristics is very much similar where you can actually find a red lining on the foliage. I can say the flower appears to be a little bit smaller than the one that I've actually cultivated in my garden. I believe it's could be for the factor where the plant may be still in a juvenile form. Perhaps it's one of the reasons why I have repotted it and actually planted one plant in a pot, and this appears to be like several rhizomes growing together in one plant or one potted plant. And I can see that it could be one of the elements where it can be economically good if you can separate them and plant them individual plants, and they may flower after about 4 to 5 months time. And I find also the price is quite affordable considering this particular plant is actually an imported plant. Also do know that these particular types of plants are actually imported in the context where it is brought down during a seasonal moment where I think Chinese New Year is around the corner, and therefore these are actually shipped down for that purpose, and hence they are brought down in a bulk form and you can only find them once a year. So I believe different countries have different system and types of conditions when it comes to market and play, and here I believe that in every season, especially when it comes to Chinese New Year season, this particular ones or this festive type of plants are brought in a yearly factor. So if in the case of purchasing this plant here in the local setting, then these are only available once a year. Now, coming back to the plant care and cultivation, I actually made a detailed video about this in my earlier settings, and you can actually check it out in the link below, or you can actually see in my details where I placed the link, and you can actually know how I've cultivated this particular plant over the years. I think it's now around 6 to 7 years, and the plant has actually grown very big and strong. So in a way, this is not a difficult plant to cultivate. In a way, I can say it is sort of like a tropical hardy plant. However, I would like to give an additional information concerning this Siam Tulip is that I've always noticed that the plants that is actually sold here, or in most cases as many nurseries, when they are actually shipped in and brought down, they are actually planted using cocoa peat. In a way, I can find that this particular potting medium is not suitable for the lowland hot and humid climate, especially when it rains a lot during the season, and also in a way that it is not ideal for the lowland climate. So in this case, what I normally do is that a process of acclimatization is very important, or else this particular plant may rot and die away, and this can be too late to repair the conditions if the rotting process takes place if they are overwatered. Do take note that when it comes to cocoa peat, they do retain a lot of moisture even though you have not watered them for 2 to 3 weeks time. And another reverse effect is that once the cocoa peat actually dries up in the potting medium, it will actually take a lot for it to actually retain back its optimum moisture position. In a way, you can say that this is a particular type of potting medium is suitable for a long-term condition when they are actually placed for sale in a local nursery setting, but not optimal and suitable for a gardener's point of view. So my main point here is that if you can't able to check out my earlier video concerning the plant care, just take note to change the potting medium to something that is suitable for your garden space. I must say that one of the best mediums that I actually find is the element of sand, where it is actually fast draining. It may be in a mixture of a normal potting medium, or even coconut chips. But however, do check it out that how in a way a condition of a ginger or turmeric may grow in your garden condition. Otherwise, if it's going to be a temperate region, then it can be very challenging, because these are actually very much fall into a tropical plant or even subtropical plant region. I have now come to the end of my video. If you have any questions, do put them in the comment below and I'll try my best to answer based on my experience and my knowledge. If you can, please click like and subscribe and support my channel, and I would really appreciate if you can do so. See you again in my next video, and if you can, as I mentioned earlier, do check out on my earlier video concerning this Siam Tulip, where I have given a detailed information on how I care and cultivate them in my garden condition. Catch you again and have a nice day. Bye.